I'm Farzana Shaikh, and I'm an Associate Fellow here at Chatham House and a convener of the Pakistan Study Group. The current situation in Pakistan remains extremely unstable, not only because Pakistan is still confronting a battle with Islamist militants in its northwestern regions, because the country is still in the grip of a dire economic crisis, but also because Mr. Zardari's own grip on power appears to be extremely tenuous. The clash of institutions refers essentially to a conflict between the executive and the judiciary, a conflict that has now come very much to the forefront following a Supreme Court ruling in December 2009, a ruling which withdrew an amnesty granted to President Zardari and his closest associates, freeing them from corruption charges. And while this ruling has been widely welcomed in Pakistan, Mr. Zardari and his Pakistan People's Party believe that it is politically motivated with a view to ousting him from power. Well, as we know, the army has been engaged in a prolonged operation since last year in South Waziristan, and by all accounts appears to be making some gains. These gains are extremely difficult to establish because, of course, for the most part, journalists are not allowed to go into these areas. What we do know is that just in the last couple of weeks in the tribal agency of Bajor, we've had a whole series of fierce clashes between Islamist militants and the army, suggesting that the army's gains made in this region last year may have proved to be rather more mixed than we had thought earlier. Well, the international community I think, is looking for a much more stable transition in Pakistan towards some kind of democratic government. These expectations were fueled by the general elections held in February of 2008. And these expectations, sadly, have not been met. The United States and most Western governments have, in many ways, agreed to help strengthen civilian institutions in Pakistan. But ultimately, it is up to Pakistan and its leadership to deliver on some of the expectations fueled by those general elections.